I don't want to talk about band camp.
We ain't no corrupt cops.
I was about to, I ain't gonna comment on it. Okay. So, first thing we're gonna go over is the specialized units. The first unit is the HSR. Wait, I think it's HSRU unit. It's the hospital response team. That unit specifies in hospital support. They should be first responders to all incidents at the hospital, and they could call for backup and support when needed, if needed. SWAT, they specialize in tactical raids, gang suppression, hostage rescues. They specialize in high risk ground assaults. EK Cobra, they specialize in rogue officer control. They handle corruption, and they take on special high security tasks. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
actually for the hospital unit. I had an interview with Kyle. He said he was gonna review it and let me know. So
Okay, okay. So we're gonna go over the PD rules. Come on in, Hunter. I'll take all questions at the end. PD
Ten
1.
four.
No false arrests or false charges. Do not cuff, jail, or attack a civilian without a reason. That's a dismissal and a ban. No random detentions or jail time. Every action must have a clear RP cause. That's a dismissal and a ban. No attacking civilians without RP reason, which is PD3. Do not attack a civilian with a taser, gun, or fist unless justified. You will be dismissed. So PD 1, 2, and 3 can get you a dismissal. PD 4, show respect. No rudeness, insults, or intolerance towards civilian or colleagues that will lead to one reprimand. PD 5, always warn before force. Meaning your taser, open fires. If you do not use that, you can get a reprimand for that. Also, if the admin catches you not using your macros, they can ban you. PD6, follow the chain of command. Always respect orders from your higher ranks. If you do not follow what your higher ranks say, that is a PD6, that is one reprimand. And if you feel like what they're telling you to do is not right, you can always go to someone higher, but more than likely, just do it. PD7, obey all server and state laws. You can get a PD7 for that. It's one reprimand, and if you get caught breaking the state laws, that's a ban. No using PD vehicles for personal use, PD8. No using personal vehicles for PD work, PD9. No out of character insults. Insults are only allowed if role played. If you insult anyone without a role play reason, that is a one reprimand. PD11, always give a reason for an arrest. If someone asks you why you're arresting them and you do not tell them, that is a PD11. It's one warning, and one warning followed with a reprimand. Always be active and responsive. If you're being texted on Discord by your higher up and you're not responding, you can receive a PD12. PD13, provide proof for arrest. If we go out and do a wanted and you just happen to pull that wanted and you don't screenshot their charges, you can get in trouble. That's a PD 13. PD 14, report all arrests. If you make an arrest and you don't have booking info and body cam on that arrest, you can get multiple, when I say multiple, PDs, and you'll be dismissed. Because that goes back to PD1 and PD2. So all of that can be combined in one, just depending on the severity of the situation. And last but not least, PD 15, maintain proper role play, act professional, polite, and realistic at all times. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
2 warnings equal 1 reprimand. 3 reprimands equals a dismissal. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Oh, it'll show it on your profile too. If you go to your profile or fractions, I mean not profile, fractions. If you go there, it's gonna show. So
Okay, green zones. The hospital, it's a green zone. PD, green zone. Church, green zone. Hands, green zones. Businesses, green zones. Gang house entrances, green zones. Character shops, green zones. There are a handful of green zones that you cannot shoot at. And if you get caught shooting in those green zones, you can be dismissed.
And just to clarify, dismissal means fired from the job, right?
Yes.
10-4.
so is okay. Since we have our badges, cause I have a question for me and King, cause we just want to know: is we allowed? We're not allowed to patrol by ourselves, right?
When you have a badge, you have to pair up with a badge, a vest, or a suit. You cannot go about yourself by yourself until you get a vest. So once you're vested, then you can go on solo patrols.
Okay.
10-4.
Okay, so I'm gonna just quickly go over the RP rules that I talked about in interview. I think some of you might remember it. I don't know if they went over it in the other interviews, but RP5, metagaming, using real world information, you cannot do that. RP8, AFK, away from keyboard, you cannot do that. You will be banned for that. And it's up to admin's discretion. They can remove money out of your account if they think that you made that money from being AFK. RP9, which is VDMing, vehicle deathmatch, it is not allowed. If you hit one person, you get an RP9. If you hit multiple people, you'll get an RP 9.1, which is a ban. RP13, non-faction roleplay. Anything outside of roleplay, like say you want to talk about something in IRL, you are to do this. You are to do /N, NRP, non-roleplay. If you get caught not using the /N, you can be banned. And RP 13, which is non-faction roleplay, is more than just talking about, real world stuff. If you want to talk about a conversation with your friends that you had, you have to say NRP. Because we're supposed to maintain being a cop at all times while you're in this uniform. But, we can have our little conversations. Just say NRP. That's all. RP 14, sexual harassment. It is not tolerated. You get banned for sexual harassment, you're going to be dismissed. That's unacceptable.
Just to go back on the NRP, I know no, you said you'll take questions at the end, but I like to clarify. I'm very sorry for interrupting. But when you say we have to say it like as we're talking, like me and you now.
No, like since we're talking about work, no. Say me and you was having a conversation about something you did on the weekend in real life.
Right.
You should say NRP or put in the chat /N, which would make the NRP pop up. Can y'all all do that for me, please? Do /N in the chat.
My bad.